Hi everybody, thanks for clicking. Just goes to show you're equally as nosy as I am, considering whenever I'm in the lineup for security, I always try and have a nosy and see what everybody else has got in their clear plastic bags. But when I do manage to take a look over, what I always notice is I can't actually use that, and I can't use that, and I can't use that, because a lot of products are still tested on animals. So I thought this might be useful to some, just to see what I personally brought. This is a well-travelled bag. I think I got it from John Lewis a couple years ago. I try and throw it in the washing machine wherever I can, but it's been places. It's just come back from Amsterdam with me, celebrating my 1 year anniversary, and I've tried to be as minimalistic as possible. So let's have a look inside. All of these items, as far as I'm aware and as far as I've researched, are cruelty free and vegan, but if I've made any mistakes, by all means correct me. I've gone cheap as best as I can, unless it's a product worth investing in. The best for cheap vegan toiletries is Superdrug, because they're very transparent and they put it on the back. Okay, this one isn't a good example, but they put it on the back and it's on their website as well. And they do loads of minis as well. This is a full-size deodorant, but they do loads of minis in the case of like toothpaste, which I'll show you in a second as well. And yeah, they're cheap, so that's easy. I had originally bought this, which was a bit more pricey, Salt of the Earth, which my twin sister recommended, but I personally didn't get along with it, so it didn't actually make the cut. But if you prefer natural deodorants, then that's always worth giving a try if you get along with it. Now, I tried not to bring my makeup bag, which for the first time ever on holiday I succeeded in. I managed to squeeze everything into here, albeit it's a bit of a tight fit. Now this is ideal because it's a trio of cream, contour, blush and highlight, so it takes up a bit of room, but it's a 3-in-1. And Hourglass is a premium product that aimed to be fully vegan by 2020, and they do have like a list of products. Though I didn't find it on their official website under the vegan section, I just assumed that they hadn't yet updated it, because there were many other websites that suggested that this particular one was vegan. If it's not, then apologies, but correct me again if I'm wrong. This one was pricey, but I feel it's worth the investment because I use that on my everyday, in my everyday makeup routine. I find that applying the bronzer contour is best applied with my, is that called the index finger? And then the blush with a brush. And I don't really use the highlighter, but if I'm going on holiday, then just for the sake of packing anything extra, then I will. Even though I've got another highlighter in there, which I'll show you. So there's that. This one next is by Pixi. It's a translucent powder. For the longest time, I was trying to buy it as cheap as possible, but they were quite chalky and cakey. I'd buy the Primark one, but it just wasn't doing it for me, so I thought I'd try more of a premium range. This one I bring every day, so it's a bit worn and torn, but it's similar to my lip colour, but not. And that's from Glossier. They don't use beeswax, so again, that's vegan. The main thing that takes up space in this travel bag is shampoos and conditioners. Now, you can buy like travel size ones from Superdrug, but it was taking up too much room, so I got this metal tin, and then I just bought a solid shampoo from Lush. So a bit costly, but it saves space in there. Costly in terms of shampoos go. And we just doubled that up as a shampoo and body wash, like I'm not fussy. And this was packed for both me and my boyfriend. He would only need like, obviously, wash supplies, toothpaste, toothbrush and some hair products. There's that. I did bring my favourite highlighter, even though it takes up some more space. I just really wanted to bring it. It's from Topshop. I think they've discontinued this now, so I don't know how many years old this is, to be fair. But it's a very golden matte highlighter. I can't do too many creams on my face because I've got quite an oily face. Oh, this is grotty, so I won't open it up, but it's a travel toothbrush. Whenever people see this on my other channels, they always think it's a vibrator, but no, it's just a travel toothbrush. So I've got acne scarring, and I've been getting loads of age spots recently. I think that's what happens when you hit 25. I can only imagine. And I can't afford laser treatments, so I've tried this out from The Ordinary. The Ordinary is cruelty free as well. And what's it called? Lactic acid is suggested to reduce the appearance of dark spots, acne scarring, etc., etc. So I thought I'd give it a try. I haven't seen any results as of yet, and I've used, I don't know if you can see, that much so far. But I'll keep on with it and see how it goes. Foundation that I'm using at the moment, which I also use every day, not just when I'm travelling, is The Ordinary. Again, I think it's £5.50 from Beauty Bay. Again, vegan. It's vegan. This colour is for when I'm tanned, and it says it's full coverage, but I'd say it's light to medium coverage. Pop that there. Now, I didn't want to bring my full size brushes. I'm trying to keep it minimal, so I invested in Eco Tools travel brushes. I've got just a cheap makeup blender as well for foundation, and then for everything else where I don't use my fingers, it's just the Eco Tools, and they've got 4. I think it was about £9, between £9 and £15 this set is, but I know it's going to last me a while. So that's how I've been applying the products that I've brought. I didn't do anything fancy with my makeup because we were only in Amsterdam for 4 days, so that saw me through fine. And it keeps the product from going everywhere else, even though it is a bit dirty. This is what I've got left over from just my makeup removers. I tried packing coconut oil because that's how I remove my makeup, but the containers that I'd bought, i.e. these ones, just cheap from Boots, when the coconut oil naturally heated up, they just leaked, so I just thought I'd buy some coconut oil when I was there. And that would save room as well. But that's how I'd remove it, with cotton pads. And then I've just decanted my moisturiser, which is, I can't remember the brand name, but it's something to help with acne from Holland & Barrett's. And then in there was my boyfriend's hair styling gel from Superdrug. That's his what's it called? Mini toothbrush. And then that's a miniature from Superdrug, just cheap toothpaste. This is what I use on my eyebrows. It's just from Natural Collections. I think it's an eyeshadow. It's in the shade Crushed Walnut. I've been using that for over 5 years for my eyebrows. This is really handy. I think I got it from just Tesco's, online or something. It's a storage box for my elastics. I use elastics when I'm braiding my hair, or braid my hair either to style it like that or the night before, so that I can have a textured bun. And then that also holds my hair slides for the bun and the hair ties for a bun. So that's really useful. All I wore on my eyes, I left out the mascara because I didn't want to be bothering with that on holiday. So I just used this Kiko liner. It's nearly down to the stub by now, but that's what I use on my eyes, and I just use the Eco Tools to do a winged effect with the kohl liner, and then a tampon just in case. So there we go, that's what I had packed in my travel bag, and I'll link the products below. Let me know if you've used any of these products, or if you'll give any of them a try as well, and this has seen me through perfectly fine. Okay, till next time, have a good day.